Hello and welcome to another TSL race day, and we are live at Monaco. Bear with me as I set my screen up there. I'm on intermediate tyres. Strange. We've got 14 drivers in today. I was very pleased to note that they managed to change the icon colour for the Monster team. So now we've got different colours for everyone. Lamborghini in purple, Audi in black, Marlboro in white, Monster in green, and just one today, Hasta la Vista, MK5 on bags there with the yellow icon. So some drivers are now making their way out onto the track for qualifying laps. It is 18 minutes qualifying, 39 laps race. As you see, Miller Vanilla's on intermediate tyres for some unknown reason. It looks dry to me. So that's an odd one. A few drivers on their out laps. We'll pick them up as they come round. And yes, this is round 2 of the season. Action packed in Canada last week, and of course the gold paved streets of Monaco. Always a challenging race for everyone. The proximity of walls, very close, tight cornering, and I think we've got somebody starting a fast lap, have we? Yes, here we go. Here's the first starting a fast lap, and it's Nebenholen in the Monster. Wavy seems to be having a go on the medium tyres to start with. Everybody else on softs, apart from Miller Vanilla, who's on intermediates. Maybe that's a game glitch, I don't know. We will stick with Nebenholen then, as he's going to be the first one to set a lap, providing he doesn't invalidate on the way. Nicely through there. And up round the last couple of corners. So Nebenholen sets the first quick lap, and it's a 1:12.3. Here's Miller Vanilla going into the tunnel. Boogie T Slime sets a 1:13.5, and Syke Snipes 1:14.5. MK5 on bags then 1:11.2, and Imlaub Salga 1:12.0. So the Hasta la Vista driver, the one who is having to take his whole team on his back for today, takes the early pole position. Round comes Scornful Griffin. That's a 1:12.3. Syme is up there, 1:11.3. I'm told that him and Bunny's Vengeance are the ones to look out for on this track. Wavy though, a 1:11.3 in the Marlboro on mediums. So that's pretty good. The top 3 clear of the rest at the moment. Bunny's Vengeance, the other one to keep an eye on, so I'm told. Unter Alasau appears to have not changed his icon, because that to me looks like a monster car, but he's still got a black icon. Just to confuse me. We'll keep an eye on Tralisau anyway. Didn't get the memo about the livery change. But goes across the line on 13.2 up to 7th. Vanilla set fitted another set of intermediates for some reason. Keep an eye on Bunny's Vengeance now. Where's Bunny's Vengeance? There he is. In the Audi. I'm told he's another one to look out for on this track, so flash of purple there on the track map, always a good sign. As he comes into the last couple of corners, is he going to trouble the top three in the 111s? He's going to do better than that. It's a 110.6 for Bunny's Vengeance. What a good lap. Bunny's Vengeance then on provisional pole in the Audi. MK5 on bags, relegated to second with Wavy third. Syme in fourth. We've got 4 different teams in the top 4. Swanton Bomb, I haven't mentioned him, he's 5th, a 111.7. And could be coming round for another go, is he, or is he pitting? He's pitting. There's Imlab Salga, 112.0 is his fastest time. I think he's off on another one now. There's Nathan Holan. And Scornful Griffin. And the Monsters. Type Snipes. Couple of tenths down. Not a lover of Monaco, according to himself in the chat earlier on. Oh, a bit of Lamborghini wing there left on that corner. That may have been Miller Vanilla, who is still going around this dry track on intermediate tyres, according to my screen anyway. Which is very strange, and it's affecting his lap times as he goes across in 118.6. Andy Rudin, 115.2, and a crash for Andy Rudin as we come to him. Syke Snipes and Andy Rudin have collided, and Syke Snipes has picked up a 5-place penalty after setting a 111.6. As Syme goes ahead of Wavy, 111.3. Just 0.02 of a second. The top 7 now under 1 minute 12. Some traffic problems now. And Wavy had set a good first sector, but he's hitting traffic now. This might affect it. Let's stick with Wavy, see if he can get through the traffic and have it not affect his lap. He's having overtaken the tunnel. He'll have another car to come across before the end of the lap. May cost him here. No, he's half a second up. So Wavy is really flying here. Into the last couple of corners comes Wavy. In the Marlboro, this is going to be good. And it's a 110.6, and he's just 100th or so off the pole time. So he goes second. A very good lap considering he had traffic in sector 2. But that's a 1:10.6 for Wavy. Everyone's now on the board at least. Here's MK5 on bags on his outlap in the Sol Hasta La Vista today. Beautiful looking car. We have one error on the icon front, and TSL is in the monster. He should be green and not black, but hopefully I'll remember that throughout the race. Here he goes, taking a bit too much curb there, but not invalidating. And we'll stick with him as he comes through the tunnel then. Bunny's Vengeance improves his time. 1:10.5 now. And TSL, he's a bit down on his own time. So we'll go away from him and we'll go to MK5. Who is also a bit down on his time. Let's see who else is out at the moment. There's Imlab Salga. Oh, hang on. Imlab Salga is in the Audi. It came up a green car for me just then. That's very strange. We'll stick with Imlab Salga now as he goes on his fast lap there. Brush with the wall there. Not enough to invalidate the lap. A little bit of curb. Through the hairpin. And now into the tunnel and get the foot down. Five minutes remain of the session. And Imlab Salga now coming through the quick corners in sector 2 and another little brush on the wall there, I think. And he's invalidated his lap with that one. So an invalidate there. Joker has joined. Hoping he can get in his car. Here comes Scornful Griffin then in the monster through the tunnel. Through that tight chicane well. And he's improved on his time slightly. If he gets sector 3 right. Into the last couple of corners he comes. And Scornful Griffin does improve to 6th with a 1:11.3. MK5 on bags, he's 6 tenths up this time, but he's invalidated. He's invalidated and a bit of a spin there from MK5. Just as we come to him, a bit of a spin, he's going to go back into the pits. And he's only got 3 minutes to get out and get back round. So a quick tyre change needed for him. Syme improves ever so slightly, but stays 5th. Joker is into the session and coming out to set a lap. So we do have more than one Hasta La Vista in the session today. That's good. It's not all on MK5's case for that. Miller Vanilla 1.4 seconds quicker than his previous time. Now he's put the proper tyres on, he's having a go. Wavy and Swanton Bomb both in the 110s for Marlborough. They're in the top 3 now, behind Bunny's Vengeance. Let's keep with Miller Vanilla as he comes through. 3.8 seconds quicker now. He's going to improve his time by an awful lot, but is he going to be able to get with the front runners? It doesn't look like he is, as he comes across the line in a 1:13.5, and he's only up to 13th ahead of Andy Rudin, who is also improving his time. One minute 30 left. Andy Rudin is in the wall. Andy Rudin's in the wall. And that's going to end his qualifying session. That's going to end his qualifying session then. Andy Rudin hitting the wall there. Joker now on a flyer, but about to hit traffic. One of the Lamborghinis there kindly diving out of the way. Joker, of course, has got nothing to compare against, as it's his first fast lap and it's the only one he's going to get. Syme goes up to 3rd with a 1:10.8 in the Monster. Just 30 seconds left of the session. Joker now comes into the last couple of corners. He will get one more lap. Just. Whether he's used all his ERS we don't know, but 1:12.7 puts him only 13th. So he might need another lap. Wavy just starting his final lap. Everybody else, that's it. The time is up. So let's see. Here's Scornful Griffin. He's going to be the first to come across the line and hit the checkered flag, apart from those who are in the pits. Scornful doesn't improve, so 6th is the highest he's going to be. Simon's in the pits, he's finished. MK5, couple of tenths up. Is he going to break 1:11? Yes, he is. 2nd for MK5 on bags, as Bunny's Vengeance improves his time again. But Wavy is setting purple sectors. Here comes Wavy. Is he going to steal pole position? Yes, he is! 1:10.3. Wavy takes pole for Marlborough. What a session that was. The final lap. Wavy takes pole position with a 1:10.3 from Bunny's Vengeance 1:10.5, MK5 1:10.6, Syme 1:10.8, Swanton 1:10.9 and Boogie T Slime 1:11.0. Syke Snipes has got a 5-place penalty, so he'll drop to 12th. We've got Boogie T Slime 1:11.0, Scornful 1:11.3, Imlam Salga 1:11.8 and Naben Holland 1:11.9. Everybody else 1:12 and slower. So as always, we have a slight pause while players get their strategies and setups and everything sorted. It's a 39 lap race here in Monaco. And as always, you can be guaranteed action. Some of the teams have already got spare front wings there, as you can see. They might be needed today. As walls are very easy to hit here, overtaking difficult, and the proximity to each other on this narrow track can create incident. Looks dry though. Seems to be a night race, which is not what happens in real life, but the street circuits can handle night races, as you see in Singapore. And some of the desert tracks as well, Bahrain. Jeddah. So this will be the Monaco Grand Prix, 39 laps around this famous old circuit. And Wavy on pole position with that last gasp flyer. Bunny's Vengeance had improved his time 3 times from provisional pole already, and Wavy nicked it right at the death. Bunny's Vengeance will start second. MK5 on Bags and Syme are up there as well, so, and Swanton. So every team has got somebody involved up at the front. Last week's winners, Lamborghini, are the lowest. Top runner, Boogie T Slime, in 6th. I'll just have a swig of my water while we wait for the countdown to come up. I'll go through the full grid for you. I'll go through the full grid for you during the formation lap. Here we go, we have a countdown come up, so that's always a good sign. Messages in the chat, everyone be patient in the turn 1. No heroics into Saint d'Ivoire is the message. Here we go then. As the cars line up on the grid, it's Wavy on pole. Away he goes. Bunny's Vengeance is second in the Audi. A wobble there from MK5 on Bags and the Hasta La Vista already warming the tyres. Syme is fourth in the Monster from Swanton in the second Marlborough. Boogie T Slime in the lead Lamborghini from Scornful Griffin in the Monster. Imlaub Salga in the Audi. Nevin Holan in the Monster, who's already been disqualified from the session. Don't know what happened there. Joker in the second Hasta La Vista from King Kong. Predicted pit stops. 2-stopper medium hard, or 1-stopper medium to hard. They don't like the softs here apparently. King Kong in 11th. Syke Snipes is 12th as everyone filters through. Unto Alasau is the one who's not changed his livery colour, his icon. He's in the Monster, not the Audi, and that's he's 13th. And the back two are Lamborghinis, Miller Vanilla and Andy Rudin. So Wavy leads them round then in the Marlboro. Got the look of a classic McLaren. It's followed by Bunny's Vengeance in the Audi. MK5 on bags for Hasta La Vista. Syme in the Monster. Swanton Bomb. And Boogie T Slime rounding off the top six. And we've got Scornful and Imran Salva. Neben Holland and Joker. King Kong, Psych Snipes. Untra Sal. Miller Vanilla and Andy Rudin. It's going to leave me at the back of the grid view, isn't it? That's annoying. That's annoying, but everybody is coming onto the grid now. We've got the last one coming onto the grid, as you can see. 3 viewers in the chat, do come and say hello. It's lights out now, and we are... Well, the lights go out quicker than the race starts, but here we go. As somebody's not started, Neben Holland's sat on the grid. And oh, we've got contact between Bunny's Vengeance and Wavy on the start there, round the first corner, and MK5 on bags is up to second, Swanton is up to fourth. Neben Holland has been disqualified. He did not start the race. Neben Holland is out. He's been disqualified. And I'm hoping that's not going to cause any problems as everyone filters through. And Ultra Sal's upper place. Ahead of Scornful Griffin, everyone coming through now. Very slowly. Wavy out in front. MK5 on bag second with Bunny's Vengeance down to third. Has he got damage? I'm not sure. No visual damage. Swanton up to fourth ahead of Syme. Boogie T Slime remains sixth. From Imlam Salgad. Joker is eighth. A good start for him. Psych Slopes ninth. Scornful's down to 10th. Not a good start for him. King Kong is 11th. Untra Sal 12th. And the Lamborghini back two. And we've got pitting early. Joker, Psych Snipes, Scornful, and Untra Sal. So those two Lamborghinis are now up to 9th and 10th. And Miller Vanilla getting out the way there of Andy Rudin. We go back to the front as Wavy is followed through the hairpin by MK5 on bags. Imran Salga has made a place on Boogie T Slime. In fact, Boogie's had an accident because there's a bit of front wing. There's a front wing missing on Boogie T Slime. Boogie T Slime in the wall. And we'll now have to limp round to the pits. Not a good day so far for Lamborghini. He was their front runner. And he's going to drop down the order, having to pit as King Kong overtakes him there. MK5 on bag sets the fastest lap of the race. I'm just going to change the detail to show the tyres. Forgot to do that. Imlam Sound has started on softs. It's a few on hards and a few on mediums. Boogie T Slime comes into the pits to fix that front wing, and we go back to the front. And it's Wavy from MK5. Bunny's Vengeance and Swanton Bomb. Syme is behind those with Imlam Salga, who is on soft tyres in the Audi. There's a ballsy strategy. We'll be hoping for a safety car before too long, and off goes MK5 on bags. MK5 on bags is off. He was ranked second, and he's round there. Doesn't look like he's got damage, but he might have cooked the tyres a bit. MK5 on bags now dropping right down to 6th. Is he going to pit? No, he's staying out. So Imlaub Saga making the most of those soft tyres with the fastest lap of the race. 1:13.7, and he is now up to 5th. Wavy has got a 1.5 second lead on Bunny's Vengeance. Swanton Bomb now in the Marlborough is up to 3rd. Syme in 4th. Imlaub Saga closing in on Syme. He's got to make the most of the soft tyres, and a big wobble in front there from Swanton, and that's going to get Syme interested in a move perhaps. A big wobble there from Swanton. We just caught the end of it. Hello Smug Git, not racing tonight. He says go MK5, his teammate. MK5 is still going. He's dropped down to 6th after that spin. He was running 2nd. Imlaub Saga's dropped back a little bit from Syme. Needs to make hay while the grass grows with those soft tyres, as once they go off he'll have to pit earlier than everybody else, apart from the ones with wing damage who've already pitted. You can see those from 10th and down have pitted, sorry, and the top 9 have not. And everybody's now spaced out, nobody within a second of each other. So let's not commentators curse anybody, but let's go and have a look how Wavy's getting on in the lead. 1.5 seconds ahead of Bunny's Vengeance as Imlaub Saga pits. So the soft tyres didn't work for too long. He's also getting a front wing change. And Untralasau picks up a 3-second time penalty, the first of the day. And Miller Vanilla is pitting also. Can't see if he's got wing damage. Indeed, a new front wing there as well. A lot of front wings going to be used in this. As Syme now closes up a bit to Swanton. Joker is right up behind Imlaub Saga after his pit stop. We'll try and keep you with the closest battles. Obviously overtaking difficult on this track. Lap 7 of 39. Wavy out in front from pole. Bunny's Vengeance is second. Swanton Bomb third and Syme fourth. MK5 on bags back up to 5th now after Imlaub Saga pitted. King Kong is up to 6th with Andy Rudin 7th. Good starts for those two. Imlaub Saga is 8th with Joker right behind him in 9th. Scornful Griffin 10. Untralasau 11. Syke Snipes 12. Miller Vanilla 13. And Boogie T Slime now at the back in 14th place. Nevin Holland was disqualified on the line as he never got going. So unfortunate for him. Just the one penalty so far. Untralasau picking up the 3 second. One stop for most of 8th downwards and 2 for Boogie T Slime. As you can see, the position changes. Andy Rudin 8 places up. King Kong 5 up. Swanton's got up a couple, as has Tralasal. 1 up for Joker and Miller Vanilla. 2 down for MK5 after that spin. 3 down for Scornful. He had a bad start. And Boogie T Slime with the extra pit stops. Down 8 places. That brings you right up to date. We'll go back to the tyre detail for you. And we'll see who's close. Sime and Swanton Bomb. Psych Snipes getting close to Tralasal as well. Be interesting to see if some of the early pitters can try and go the whole way on the hard tyres. Strategy always interesting. Not sure if any rain is forecast, sorry, but if it is, that'll just add to the spectacle. And Psych Snipes is right up behind Tralasal now. Almost pushing him round the hairpin. So difficult to overtake here though. Sime now very close to Swanton as well. We'll go here. Again, so difficult though to get an overtake done here. Trying to go the slightly wider line round the hairpin. Nothing doing for Sime at the moment. Is Psych Snipes having any better luck? He is, he's going for it. He's going for it around Tralasal down the outside. They're both going around the outside. And contact. A bit of contact going up the hill, but Psych Snipes makes the move. Is Tralasal going to fight it back? There was a little bit of contact there as Tralasal tried to defend the inside. But there you go. You can overtake at Monaco. We've just seen it. Psych Snipes up to 11th place. Up the main straight with DRS is the place to do it. So I'm still stuck behind Swanton Bomb. And all the time losing more time to the leaders. Wavy still out in front from Bunny's Vengeance. This is the battle for third. Swanton Bomb and Sime. MK5 on Bags is 5 seconds down the road. And then there's a big gap to King Kong. And Andy Rudin, who have both come up from further back in the field off the grid. Imlav Saga is catching Andy Rudin a bit, and he's got away a little from Joker since his pit stop. In fact, Imlav Saga now following closely to Andy Rudin through the tunnel. Not closely enough for a dive into that chicane though. Sime now, is he going to make the move? No, he isn't. We'll go back to Imlav Saga, who had a little look there and might have a chance with DRS open, but I think he's too far back. He is on this occasion. Tralasal, that's his second penalty in the Monster. 6 seconds now. He's running 12th at the moment. Here you can see the gap between Swanton Bomb and Sime as they come through sector 3. do like the drone view. Third of the way through the race, almost. And MK5 on bags is pitting. It's a bit early for a pit stop. Did he have damage? He did. He did. There's a new front wing going on. MK5 on bags. He's going to struggle to finish the race on the medium compound. And Imlab Saga and Andy Rudin battling away. Imlab Saga's got the place on Andy Rudin. And MK5 on bags is going to come out right behind these three as Joker. And we've got a yellow flag. And we've got MK5 on bags has got a penalty for corner cutting. Coming out of the pits, I believe. And here's Joker in contact. Contact between Joker and Andy Rudin there. And again contact. They've got their elbows out here. More contact and Andy Rudin's in the wall. And Andy Rudin's out of the race. And that is not what you want to see. Andy Rudin out of the race. Joker has got a broken front wing. And we've not yet seen a safety car thrown. Andy Rudin's car, oh wow! That's really, really dangerously placed for just double wave yellows. You'll see it again as Miller Vanilla comes through the corner. And now it's gone. So they managed to clear that away quickly. And Joker is out as well! Joker out of the race. He had no front wing and he's been... Sideswipes nearly sideswiped him there. But Joker is out as well. I'm hoping nobody hits his prone car. And that's now been cleared up as well. Well done, stewards, marshals. Stewards and marshals, well done. They've cleared it up well. But Joker and Andy Rudin are both out of the race. And that'll be one for the stewards room, I believe. As there was a lot of contact between the two fighting there. And Miller Vanilla is on his way to the pits once again. So the front four unchanged then. Symes still stuck behind Swanton, who's got a big gap forming to the front too. Buddy's Vengeance and Wavy, who are separated by the same 1.5 seconds they have been for a while. King Kong is now a full pit stop behind in 5th spot, with Imlab Saga up to 6th. MK5 on bags, who picked up penalties coming out of the pits into that traffic and then melee that happened in front of him, is now 7th. Scornful Griffin's 8th, with Sykes Knights 9 and Unter Alisal 10 despite some penalties. And MK5 on bags sets the fastest lap of the race. We'll just check those penalties. It's 9 seconds for Unter Alisal and 3 for MK5, who's right up behind now Imlab Salga. So we'll go and have a look at this as he goes past him just as we come to him. MK5 on bags with a clean move there as Unter Alisal pits. And a little bit of a wobble behind from Imlab Salga. Maybe a nudge on the wall there. But MK5 on bags, recovering from that earlier spin, is now up to 6th, and he's not far behind King Kong, the next one up the road from him. You just saw him in the foreground there. Syme again getting closer and closer to the back of Swanton Bomb, but he can't get past him. And if you try and force it, we saw what happens as King Kong pits. So MK5 has now got clear track in front of him, and he's again set the fastest lap of the race. Imlab Salga has also pitted, so Scornful's going to jump up to 6th. And Unter Alisal picks up another penalty. He's collecting them like Christmas cards now. It's unfortunate. There's Boogie T Slime back up into 10th spot. Let's check in with Wavy. We've not seen him for a while. He's 2 seconds ahead as Swanton Bomb pits. So Simon will be delighted to not see the back of his car anymore. He should come out ahead of MK5 on bags. There's MK5. He's still going through sector 3. So he'll come out comfortably ahead of MK5. There he goes. He's got a Lamborghini behind him, who I believe is a lap down. That's Miller Vanilla. So Wavy out in front by 2 seconds from Buddy's Vengeance. Syme now third. The one starting on the hard tyres who haven't pitted yet. Swanton is the front runner the front runner who has pitted. He's fourth. We'll be looking to go to the end now on these hard tyres. MK5 on bags is fifth. Scornful Griffin yet to pit is 6th, and Syke Snipes is 7th, also yet to pit. Everybody else has been in for front wings. King Kong is in 8th, Imlab Sauga 9th, Boogie T Slime 10th, and Seralis out 11th with lots of penalties stacking up, and Miller Vanilla is last and a lap down on the front four. Here comes Wavy, still maintaining that nice 2 second cushion. He's actually lapped Untralis out and Boogie's out! Boogie's out of the race! Boogie T Slime is out of the race. I believe he's crashed in the tunnel, has he? We'll see now on Untralis. He has, he's crashed in the tunnel. Boogie T Slime has crashed in the tunnel and his car has now been removed. So the stewards did a great job of avoiding safety cars so far, with cars strewn on the track. But we are down to 11 runners. MK5 on bags picks up another penalty. He has got a lot of pace but does seem to pick up penalties more than most. Cost him the win last week where he led the entire race in DRS, but ended up spinning out pushing to get rid of a 3 second gap because of a penalty. That's a different league, that's on Monday nights. You can join me, Blobby Butler, for those most weeks. And here on Thursdays for TSL. Nobody very close together right now, so we will go to the front two, and Wavy still out in front. It's coming up to about the time to pit. Maybe try and go as long as they can. Hello Baker, Steaky Bakes is in the chat. I am racing later. I'm commentating for now, and I'm racing at 10 o'clock in Silverstone in Prospects Tier 3. So I'll finish this stream and then go back on with a new stream when I'm racing in Silverstone. It's one-shot quali, sprint race and feature race today, so hopefully I'll do a bit better than when I got put in the wall on Monday in Realistics here. Anyway, back to the job at hand. Buddy's Vengeance in second. He's having a quiet race after that first corner shenanigans when there was a bit of contact. Wavy and Buddy's Vengeance having a quite comfortable race. Wavy a couple of seconds in front and maintaining the gap. Syme is back in third, enjoying some clear air now that Swanton has pitted, but he's going to try and get that gap up. Yep, always live on a Monday and a Thursday, unless I'm out at football or whatever. That's my normal schedule: Monday 8 PM, Thursday 8 PM for comms, Monday 10 PM, Thursday 10 PM for my own races. Where I don't even put the voice on, you can just laugh at how bad I do. Imlaub Saga, the closest to an opponent at the moment, catching King Kong with a medium tyres instead of hards. So difficult to get an overtake round here, and you can't force it, as Joker proved with Andy Rudin. We've got a yellow in sector 1, and MK5 on Bags is in the wall. MK5 on Bags is in the wall. He's managed to back it out, but his tyres are cooked. He's going to struggle to get round from there, and he might be... We'll keep an eye on him as Imlaub Salga does make the move on King Kong into turn 1. Keep an eye on MK5 on Bags as Bunny's Vengeance pits. Bunny's pits. We're going to keep an eye on MK5 because he's got no front wing. And he's cooked his tyres, so he might struggle. Miller Vanilla picks up a time penalty as Syme also pits. Be interesting to see where Swanton Bomb comes out in relation to those two. He's ahead of Syme. Syme comes out behind Swanton and ahead of his teammate Scornful Griffin. And more penalties. And another crash, and MK5 on Bags is out of the race. MK5 on Bags is out of the race as Scornful Griffin pits. We've got a yellow. I just want to keep an eye on where MK5's car is. Let's see if they can clear it away. Hopefully nobody hits it. And it's gone. That's good. Again from the stewards. Wavy now pits. Hello to Harley in the chat who's cheering on Syme, who is currently 4th, and guess what? He's right behind Swanton Bomb again. Wavy comes out of the pits. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Buddy's Vengeance takes the lead. Buddy's Vengeance takes the lead. The undercut paying dividends on Wavy. The undercut didn't work for Syme, but it did work for Buddy's Vengeance. And now can he maintain it ahead of Wavy? Syme is again stuck behind Swanton Bomb. And Harley says he's slow and has very hairy toes. Great info. Syke Snipes is into the pit lane. He's having a good race from quite far back on the grid. I think he was. Out he comes as Scornful goes back ahead of him. I'm just reading the chat, folks. Nothing to do with me. Buddy's Vengeance has actually now gapped Wavy by 2.5 seconds. It's a reverse of the first stint. Let's see what happens. Syme still stuck behind Swanton Bomb. Though he's very close now coming up the hill. Just got to find a way past. The medium tyres fresh compared to Swanton's hards. But no overtaking chance just yet. We'll stick with these as they're by far the closest together on the track. There are a few cars who are a lap down. So if you're seeing cars on the track map that are close, maybe they're on different laps. So it's Bunny's Vengeance for Audi in the lead now from Wavy and Swanton Bomb, 2 and 3 for Marlborough. Then it's Simon the Monster. Imlaub Salga in the Audi is in 5th, from King Kong in the Marlborough in 6th. Scornful Griffin in the Monster is 7, with Sykes Snipes Audi in 8th. Unter Sal's Monster is 9, and Miller Vanilla, the last Lamborghini running, is the last car running. He's 10th. So we have 10 of 15 who started. Syme again getting close to Swanton, but not being able to get the pass. Hello, Andrew. Is that Dingers? That's Dingers, isn't it? Hello. Welcome to this race from TSL in Monaco. We are watching the battle for third at the moment between Swanton Bomb and Syme. Syme has been stuck behind Swanton Bomb for most of this race. I do appreciate you all coming in and posting in the chat as Sykes Snipes sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:12.2. Syme's just dropped a little back. He might not get DRS this time round. Swanton trying to get that gap over a second. I think he did. Wavy has now closed back up to within 1.5 seconds of Bunny's Vengeance in the lead. But is he going to be able to make a move? Will having one lap younger tyres at the end make a difference? Cheers, Stakey. If you're still on after I finished my race at 10 o'clock, then I'll pop in your stream and say hello. Syme still the closest to an opponent, but not getting anywhere. Must be a frustrating evening for him. Little wobble there, taking too much curb, but he's right up behind us. Syme's made a mistake. So Swanton's made a mistake, and there's the pass. There's the pass. IXWXSS. Not sure who that is, but apparently turned ABS off mid-race. That's not ended well. I'm not sure who that is. As it's MK5. I see. I see. It was a nasty one into turn 1, and of course having to do the whole lap. Scornful getting close to King Kong now and passing King Kong. Scornful up to 6, Imlaub Salga pits for soft tyres. That's ballsy with 13 laps to go. Scornful up to 5th. Yeah, MK5's crash, it was the worst place to do it really, turn 1, to then have to limp round with cooked tyres and no front wing was always going to be difficult. Unfortunate, as early on in the race it was going quite well. Wavy now within a second of Bunny's Vengeance at the front. No points at all for Hasta La Vista this week. MK5 and Joker both retiring from the race. Unter Sal's in the pits and Miller Vanilla's up to 9th. So the only Lamborghini runner has made a place up, but he's probably got a pit again. Sykes Snipes now passing King Kong, who's pitting. That's why that is. Let's see where Imlaub Saga is. Coming around the last corner. King Kong still getting changed, so Imlaub Saga is going to make a place up there. Up to 7th for the Audi. He's on soft tyres, so Unter Alasau, how many's he got now? He must be skating close on thin ice here. 15 seconds of penalties for Unter Alasau. So he must be skating on thin ice now for a disqualification. And he's also the last runner at the moment, so he wants to calm down and get it to the end. Make sure he gets a point. Wavy now within a second of Bunny's Vengeance. They'll stick with the leaders as Syme has now gapped Swanton by 3 seconds off of that error. Allowed Syme to make the pass. Syme would have been absolutely delighted to see that and to see some clean air in front of him. Swanton's got no worries from behind. He's a full 40 odd seconds ahead of Scornful Griffin in 5th. He's got Snipes maybe closing in on him. The others all have penalties and some are on different laps than others. We'll stay with Wavy then as he tries to make it back on Bunny's Vengeance. The undercut working for Bunny's Vengeance. Just pitting one lap before. Hitting a flying out lap. And taking the lead. So even with DRS down this straight, he's not close enough to make a dive. Bunny's Vengeance may have some defending to do in this last 10 laps though. We're on lap 30 of 39. We have 10 left of the 15 who started. Well, only 14 started really, as Neb and Holan, something went wrong and he didn't start the race. 4 retirements then, 2 Lamborghinis and 2 Hasta La Vistas. And we've got a yellow in sector 2. Who's that? They've been Imlab Salga. Has got no front wing again. So it was Imlab Salga into a wall. And pushing hard on the soft tyre has not paid off for him. And he's brushed the wall again there. He's going to have to just limp back to the pits as King Kong picks up a time penalty. We'll check those again for you. 6 seconds for King Kong now. Imlav Saga on 3, about to pit again. Miller Vanilla on 3 and Untralisau on 15 as Imlav Saga pits. And someone else is pitting as well as Swanton pits. Snipes picks up a penalty. Swanton has got plenty of time, I think, to pit. A Scornful Griffin behind him is still in the tunnel. There's a couple more behind, but they're not on the same lap, I don't think. That's Snipes. And he's lapping. He's lapping Unter Alasau. He's having a not great time out there at the moment. King Kong did get past Imlav Salga. Swanton still had plenty of time to get out ahead of Scornful, who has Snipes now right up his rear end. So we'll keep an eye on these two while we keep an eye. Oh, we'll try and bring you anything happening at the front as Wavy is closing in on Bunny's Vengeance. But they're into that slow section now where it's tough to do anything. Little wobble there for Wavy. Let's go back to Sight Snipes. Following Scornful around the last corner. Get the DRS open. Is he going to be able to try and make a move? Not quite. Miller Vanilla pits. So Ultra Alasal makes up a place. Those two are a lap or two down on the leaders. Is Imlab Saga. He's in 8th, back on soft tyres. And setting purple sectors, which is good. It's still Bunny's Vengeance from Wavy. Blue flags for the car in front, but I think that's ghosting anyway. That'll be Untralis out. Swanton Bomb sets the fastest lap of the race on his new mediums. He's a bit lonely, he's separated by 20 seconds either side, and a bit of car flying off there. It may have been from Untralis, who's ghosted out of the way of the leaders. Not causing any problems there. Wavy just unable to find a way past Bunny's Vengeance. The pit stops proving crucial. I'm very impressed there's not been a safety car. The marshals are doing a great job as Untralis picks up yet another penalty. I think that's 18 seconds now. Have to admit that's very like me on Paul Ricard in France. Wavy still coming close, but not close enough to Bunny's Vengeance. Following him again into the straight, but he can't get enough of a run to have a go into turn 1. And into the pits come Sight Snipes and Untralis. They're going to go for the soft tyres. Sight Snipes should be far enough ahead of King Kong, who is now coming into the last couple of corners, and Sight Snipes exits the pits comfortably in front of him. Miller Vanilla has gone back in front of Untralis, who was pitted again, and will be being lapped again, I think, by someone else, Swanton possibly. Wavy's very close now in behind Bunny's Vengeance, but where is the move going to happen if it happens? He's right on his tail trying to force an error. Again, DRS open, but is he going to get it done? Camera angle let me down a bit there. Untralis, wow. I think he might get disqualified. 21 seconds as the song has it. Not a so solid performance from Unteralasau. Sorry, I'm here all week. That's dreadful, isn't it? Anyway, we'll stick with these leaders. Bunny's Vengeance. Wavy pushing around. Unteralasau's in the pits again. He might be pitting and quitting. I hope he didn't hear that dreadful 21 seconds joke and take offence. Is he pitting and quitting, or is he carrying on? Nope, he's come back out. Fair play, he's going to get that point. Pit stops ruined the other battle. Everyone's spread out apart from these front two. Is that Scornful going slowly? Just, it was. He's also been lapped. So the front two have now lapped everyone up to fourth place, up to fifth place. Only the front four are on the same lap. Incredible drive from these two. And still the battle for the lead. Bunny's Vengeance and Wavy. As Imlab Sauger pits once again. He's got plenty of time ahead of Miller Vanilla, so it shouldn't be an issue for his 8th place. We're going to stick with the front two. Just 2 laps after this one finishes. And they've been impeccable, the pair of them. Bunny's followed Wavy for the first stint, got the undercut, and now Wavy is following Bunny's a bit closer than earlier on when it was the other way round. Wavy does seem to have slightly more pace, but track position is everything in Monte Carlo. 2 laps to go. Can Wavy do anything to affect the result here? Or is he going to have to settle for second? Everybody else is double figures separated. Double figure seconds. So Syme is cut, barring mistakes. Before I commentate his curse anyone, Syme is comfortable for 3rd. And a podium with Swanton 4th, Scornful Griffin 5th, who you just saw lapped by the front two as Wavy gets really close in there to the back of Bunny's Vengeance. Syke Snipes is in 6th with King Kong 7th. Imlab Sauger is 8th from Miller Vanilla 9th, and Unteralasau plodding along in 10th. Let's just check gap to leader. That's that one, isn't it? King Kong picks up another penalty there. But we are now on the final lap of the race. Well, the front two are anyway. And it looks like Bunny's Vengeance is going to make it to the checkered flag, a win for Audi. Unteralasau, it's up to 24 seconds of penalties now. Into the final sector of this race then. And the two of them, Bunny's Vengeance and Wavy, have been absolutely a class apart. Unteralasau's in the pits again. I think that's going to be the end of his race as these two are coming round to hit the checkered flag. And Bunny's Vengeance wins in Monaco. The Audi gets its first win of the season. Wavy is second. Scornful Griffin finishes 5th, a lap down. Untralisau has finished 10th, a few laps down. I'll give you the full amount once everyone else gets round. We await Syme across the line for 3rd. Swanton Bomb will be next in 4th place. In fact, he won't, because King Kong comes across in 7th, a lap down. Swanton is on the main lap and hits the checkered flag for 4th. Scornful Griffin 5th, Sykes Knight 6th, King Kong 7th, just waiting for Imlaub Sauger. Round he comes now, and Imlaub Sauger goes across the line to finish the Monaco Grand Prix. What an amazing race for the front two. Bunny's Vengeance wins out for Audi. Sykes Snipes is driver of the day, according to the game. Bunny's Vengeance then takes the win from Wavy and Syme. There are 3 different teams on the podium. Bunny's Vengeance for Audi, Wavy for Marlborough, and Syme for Monster. Take you through a quick classified check. Bunny's Vengeance then the winner, from Wavy in 2nd. Syme 3rd, Swanton Bomb 4th, and the fastest lap for Swanton Bomb, a 1:11.9. Extra point there for the Marlborough team. Scornful in the Monster is 5th. Sykes Snipes, driver of the day, started 12th, finished 6th. King Kong finished 7th from Imlaub Sauger in 8th. Miller Vanilla, the only Lamborghini, finished 9th. And Untralisau with those 24 seconds of penalties, 6 pit stops, but he did get to the end 3 laps down and picked up a point. Retirements for MK5 on bags and Joker for Hasta La Vista, Boogie T Slime and Andy Rudin for Lamborghini, and poor old Neben Holan in the Monster didn't get off the grid. That brings us to an end of the TSL Monaco. Race 2 of the season will be back next Thursday night from 8 PM, and I didn't check which is the next race, so you'll have to tune in to find out. I've been Blobby Butler. Thank you very much to everyone in the chat. I'll be back in approximately 35 minutes trying to drive around Silverstone. You might want to tune in and have a laugh at me on that. But I've been Blobby Butler. Can't even say it myself. This has been TSL. Good night.